We should give it to him. He was not prepared. He was nice enough to step in for a storyteller who was supposed to come. So thank you so much, Arun.
You're welcome. Okay, since I stepped in, like I can make a lot of mistakes. I'm going to tell a series of short stories of why I shouldn't be alive now. The first story starts when I was much younger than my son. For information, this is my family here. So the first story starts when I was much younger, like maybe 3 years old or 4 years old. I was at my uncle's place, and he has a son who is my elder cousin. And my uncle, he is like doing a lot of research kind of stuff. And he had a white powder with him in a small pack. It's not Coke, okay? So my cousin told me, like, that is a new brand of very tasteful milk powder. That's why he kept it like in the loft, like far away from reach from the kids. And obviously, I wanted to taste it. So when nobody is around, I climbed the shelf, went up to the loft, took the powder and put it in my mouth. Immediately started screaming because it's acid powder. So I was so lucky, like even a small bit, if I swallowed it, it would have like made a hole in my intestine, I would have died. So I just survived with burns in my tongue. So this is the first time I should have died, but I didn't.
You were 3?
3 or 4, something like that. But then I grew up, like, you know, now I'm like maybe 10 years old, like as old as my son now. Where, like my son, I also want to help my mom cook. Do you know idli, the Indian food?
Yes,
And,
yes.
and do you know the best side dish for the idli, like the chutney made out of coconut? So this is what my mom wanted to cook for the morning, and I want to help. And we had, this is in early 90s, 91, 92, something like that. So we had a blender, which is a short jar. But the blades, you know, have you seen a blender with the blades?
Yeah.
How does a blade go? Like flat?
No.
And then there is a, yeah, up. So this is a blade that goes up. Okay, a short jar.
Oh my God,
So I was cutting pieces of coconut, put it in. I will teach you the recipe to make a coconut chutney, okay? So you take a blender, you put the sliced coconuts in it, close it, and then you run it. But it's not watery enough, so it's not a proper chutney. So you pour some water, and just going to keep this away for the dramatic effect, okay? So this is a blender, and there's a cup of water, and the jar's lid on top, on my hand. So close it, run the blender, off, open the blender, pour water, close, run, stop, open. If needs more water, pour more water, close, run, stop, open. Still needs more water, try to pour, the glass is empty. So keep it, fill water, bring, pour water, close it and run it. Oh shit. I forgot to take the lid. I just closed it with my hand.
Oh no! Show us your hand.
So I looked at my hand, it looked fine. My mom is like outside in the garden, like doing some washing or something. So I wanted to go and tell my mom, like there was like cut, like no bleeding or anything, okay? So I want to say like, okay, I need a plaster or something. So I went, looked out at my mom and said like, Mom, while making the chutney, I cut my hand and I looked there, like its blood is flowing everywhere.
Bloody Mary.
And then I started crying. So then like, my mom took me to the hospital. This is in the 90s. There is no anesthesia specialist in every hospital. So I had like 18 stitches without anesthesia, because if they give a local anesthesia, because of the blood flow, like, okay, so that's a different story, okay? So the second time I should have died. But no, I survived. Half time. So now I grow bigger. Now I'm 18 years old. And I'm allowed to travel alone, far distance. And my hometown is something like 200 kilometers from the place called Chennai, which many people referred today. This is a story I'm supposed to tell my son over dinner, so this is how I got the scar here. Do you believe in angels?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, this is a story for you. So I was traveling in the train, like in India, like you're allowed to sit at the door, like have like the wind on your face and travel. And the train was fully crowded. And this is a train which is in the early 2000, like called Super Fast Express, which goes like at 120 kilometer per hour speed. And in my hometown, my home is located just before the train station. For example, here, if it is the Hopburner, my home is at Donasburg. Okay. So normally, like there is a signal. So if there is no platforms available for free, then the signal will be green outside. So the train will stop. So that's the place where I jump and go home. So this is like I'm traveling in the train, sitting out the door, like this, holding. Okay. So it's a very, very unique experience. Like I think not a lot of you have tried it in your life. You should try it, okay? And then like there is a guy sitting next to me, and we were talking the whole journey, like 2.5 hours. And then it's close to my hometown, so I was getting ready, like just in case if the signal is red, then the train will stop. I can jump and go home early. No need to go all the way to the train station and then walk back. So I had again I took. So I had a duffel bag full of my clothes. I'm holding it, and with my right hand, I'm holding on to this handrail, and then in the steps, like I'm just ready,
Are you inside or outside the train?
Outside the train, like the doors are open, like
Okay, all right. Okay.
So I'm just holding and then getting ready, like whenever if the signal is red, it stops, I jump, be ready. And then this guy is saying like, okay, so you're leaving? Yes. So what is your name? So like, hey, I'm Arun, like I'm focusing, I'm Arun. And he said, really, my name is also Arun. Really, nice to meet you. The next minute, I am on the, the stone gravels, tracks on the tracks. I am rolling on that. My jean is torn, the buttons thrown away. The top, it's all like, the dress, like I'm bruised, like everything. And then I stood up. The train's still passing. And then my glasses are missing. I couldn't see anything clearly. And then I see my glass next to the wheels of the train, which is still passing. So I want to see things clearly, so I want to go and take my glasses. And then this guy standing next to me, like there, he just tapped on my shoulder and told me like, wait till the train passes. So it's like 5-10 seconds, the train passed, and then I went down, took my glasses, put it on, looked around, there is nobody. Like it's the middle of nowhere, like some another 100-200 meters distance, there is nobody there. So
the guy was in your imagination. He's from Jason's grandma's house.
So,
Wait for the next train.
sorry?
Wait for the next train. I don't know.
I don't want to test my luck. No? So, have you seen this movie Devil? Where a group of people stuck in the elevator? So maybe just as a addition to his story, if you believe in devil, then remember there is also angels. So So if you're scared of his story, if you're afraid to sleep in the dark in the night tonight, think of my story. There is always an angel around.